Hey, this is Danny from The Scripts, and you're watching 4music.com. I'm going to be answering your Twitter questions, so please be kind. I've taken up photography, actually, as it was a hobby originally, because we do so many things in a day that's really hard to kind of take stock of it. So originally I bought a really expensive camera to just kind of document it. But it's turned into a real love, you know. I've started booking studios, bringing models down, doing fashion shoots, and you know, I'll normally take maybe a day before. If we fly into a country, I'll take the day to kind of go around the city and take shots of it. So something I really love. I think we're just blessed that people are reacting to the songs in the way they are. You know, we don't sit down and try and be impressive to everybody with our stuff. We just try and do something that feels natural to us, and I think it's a testament to being able to stand behind your own feelings and emotions. You know, songs, I guess every script song that you hear is one less emotion that I'm carrying around inside me. You know, and for us, you know, that was the whole point when we started this, and it's still the point today. It's all about the songs. Yeah, I get starstruck all the time. The last time, it doesn't tend to be really with musicians, it's always with sports people. You know, Alex Ferguson invited us up to play at his 25th year, being a manager in Old Trafford. So it was ourselves and Mumford & Sons were asked by his son to come up and play. And that was the one I was really nervous about, you know. It's like you're going up to Old Trafford to play for Sir Alex for 45 minutes, you know what I mean? It's like every kid's dream. Unfortunately, we were playing music, I wasn't playing soccer. But, you know, looking out at you know, all the first team were there, you know, all the soccer legends were all there as well, a lot of managers as well. So, yeah, that was the one time I got really starstruck. The most surprising thing I've learned since being successful, I guess it's demystifying the whole industry, you know, the smoke and mirrors that goes on. You know, I think, you know, you grow up with your idols and thinking that they're superhuman and that there's something that you won't be able to achieve one day. And everyone I meet, I'm just so blown away by how humble a lot of the biggest stars are. You know, sometimes the bigger the star, the nicer they are. You know, there was definitely a case with Paul McCartney when we got to meet him. You know, U2 as well, and anybody really across the board have really been an inspiration for us to try and be as good, but also to conduct yourselves in the industry in a good way. For the first time, probably gets not the best reaction, but probably the most emotionally stirred reaction. You know, because the song just means so much to people. It means so much to us as a band, but then to also realise that it meant so much to other people, that they're standing on chairs singing it, you know, people on other people's shoulders singing it as well. It's a massive song, and you know, it's about the people. We have this thing called Cheeky Hour, which is an hour before the performance. Everybody's kicked out of the room, and it's just a band, and we've a cheeky drink before we go out. But it's more, you know, you tend to get kind of caught up in everybody's energy, you know, especially backstage at like those radio shows where there's so many bands on, so many people, you friends in and stuff. It's very easy to get sidelined off the performance, but that hour beforehand just allows you to really soak in the atmosphere, think about the people, what it took for them to get there that night, and really just, you know, zone in on your own performance. So you are giving everything 110% to the audience. But you know, in saying that, you know, the drink kind of knocks you and gets you a little bit tipsy. I look forward to most about coming home, resting and relaxing. Actually, I know it sounds so hooligan, but I love football. You know, I genuinely love coming home and catching up. I have like all of Man United TV station. I got Liverpool, I got Chelsea. I'm not their supporters, but I just love watching it. Even the under-21s and stuff, and press conferences, all that type of stuff. I can't get enough. But Mark actually pointed out, he goes, you know what? You know, when you're listening to football, it's the sound of crowds. You know, there's 80,000 people, crowds, and I think it's just comforting to me have gone from that to back and being in my front room. But you're listening to a big crowd, it's quite soothing to me as well. So yeah, I quite like that. Thanks everybody for your questions, and hopefully we'll get to see you out at a script show very soon.